For those of you tuning in to see my interview with Louis C.K. tonight, I have some bad news. Then I have some really bad news.
On Thursday, late-night hosts addressed the New York Times expose claiming comedian Louis C.K. exposed himself and masturbated in front of 5 women. Chicago comedy duo Dana Min Goodman and Julia Wolof, comedians Rebecca Corrie, Abby Schachner, and C.K. collaborator and one-time friend Tig Notaro all spoke to the Times for the story. CBS's Late Show host Stephen Colbert has known C.K. for decades, and the comedian had been scheduled to appear on Thursday's show. The two were part of the writers' room on The Dana Carvey Show in the 90s, which also included Steve Carell and Robert Smigel. The host addressed the situation head-on and shared this exclusive reaction to the news with his audience.
When reached for comment, Jesus said, "I don't want to hear about it, I was a big fan."
Colbert went on to say that a lot of men look at the allegations against those like Harvey Weinstein, Bill O'Reilly, Roger Ailes, and Kevin Spacey and feel like there's nothing they can do to combat this type of behavior. Said the host, well, last night one man stepped up to not do it, country music star and soul patch safe space Keith Urban. He was referring to Urban performing his new Harvey Weinstein-inspired female country empowerment anthem at the Country Music Awards. The song's chorus features a parade of individual words and short phrases that build a portrait of a woman, including the lyrics, baby, girl, woman, child, female. Colbert wanted to make it clear that he's a fan of Urban and thinks the singer's heart is in the right place, but he added his lyrics, not so much. He called Female the first song ever written by dumping out a bin full of inspirational throw pillows. And of course, this inspired the host to create his own empowerment anthem.
Lady, woman, vagina owner, lipstick, bangs, organ donor, piano teacher, apple teeny.
He wrapped up the bit by, well, paying tribute to himself. I fixed it, ladies. You're welcome. Colbert wasn't the only host to take on the Louis C.K. controversy. Over on Comedy Central's The Daily Show, Trevor Noah suggested that with so many allegations against various Hollywood power players, the Academy Awards will have to make an adjustment.
At this point, we're gonna need a new Oscar category this year. Best actor whose movies we can't watch anymore.
Noah added that the Academy should recognize all women with multiple statuettes this year, saying,
all women in Hollywood should win double Oscars for acting like all the men were cool all along. Every single one of them.
On Comedy Central's The Opposition with Jordan Klepper, the host parodied the notion that an actor, producer, or comedian's work should be seen separately from how they conduct themselves in real life. He deadpanned, we should return to what we know. Good old-fashioned phrases people say when sexual assault allegations arise. Phrases like, you should separate the man from the art. He continued, joking,
when you are watching Louis C.K.'s movie I Love You Daddy, a film about an old man dating an underage woman featuring a serial masturbator, don't think of Louis C.K.'s accusers.
And finally, on NBC's Late Night, Seth Meyers lamented the fact that he can no longer take solace that he's a comedian and not a politician.
Man, politics is so full of perverts and deviants. I'm just so glad I work in comedy. Aw, damn it!
For more on Late Night's response to the Louis C.K. allegations, head to THR.com and let us know your take in the comments. For The Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.